Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
I'm Lau.
Woohoo!
I did it.
First time you've been here in person.
It is.
For a video. We've seen you on the channel quite a bit, and you are joining us while we are getting ready for March Madness to kick off. We are going to try the March-themed and St. Patrick's Day-themed Mystic Knot series here from Third Space. So we've done this series, I think, every year we've had the channel.
Yeah.
This is the 2025 release of that series. Some unique variants in this year's batch.
Yeah, I think last year, they went a little further into kind of like some of the weird, they had like a chai and everything last year. Some of the weird. This one I think they brought back home, but I think they're really solid variants for the coffee that they normally use for this. So
yeah, I'm excited. I don't think you've ever even had this.
I've not.
No, it's a good
This is
series.
my first attempt into any of this deliciousness.
So kicking it off with the first one here, this is the base Mystic Knot. They all come in at 10.5%, except for the final one, which comes in a little bit above that. So this is their traditional Mystic Knot, which is an Imperial Cream Stout aged in bourbon barrels for 6 months. This one is brewed with Stone Creek Three Volcanoes coffee. So local coffee, local beer. Let's get a little nose on this first one here.
All right. I'm grabbing the right one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh. Super coffee
Heavy coffee.
forward.
Yeah.
I'm getting it every year.
Fudge, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
chocolate
that barrel
coffee.
and everything. Yeah.
Yep. And it's a cream stout, so it's
Yeah.
not your traditional like imperial stout.
Yeah. It's good coffee, and that's one thing I've always
smells so
appreciated
good.
about this series. Is the coffee's always really good. So.
Agreed.
All
It
right.
smells good.
Yeah.
It smells
Let's try it out.
Cheers. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Mm.
That's
Yum. Yeah, that's really good.
The coffee is always like, I think, the star
Yeah.
of this. We've said this, I think, every single year that the coffee from Stone Creek, just it's a really nice coffee note to this beer. I do think, like past years, I'm going to say it again, I don't think you get a ton of barrel character out of this because the coffee is so prominent.
yeah.
I was just going to ask if it was barrel aged.
Yeah, they all are.
And I'm not getting any, like, you can maybe tell because it's 10.5%, but you're not getting that flavor.
Yep.
The thing I always appreciate about Third Space with these types of series and everything is the restraint they show on the base.
Mhm.
The base is always really good. It's really solid. But they don't do anything to it to not allow adjuncts to kick in.
Yeah.
And I think they make a really good base every single time.
Yeah.
Agreed. 100%. Solid beer. If we're going to go and give this base beer a rating, Ross, we're going to start with you. Where are you putting it?
A really solid 4. I think this is really good. So yeah, I'll go 4.
Well,
I really like this. Like, it tastes like I'm drinking a boozy cold brew coffee that is amazing. So I'm gonna go like 4 1/4, maybe even 4 1/2. It's really good.
yeah, it's a solid beer. I'm with you at a 4. I think this beer is always good every year. I think I've always rated it around there.
Yeah.
And I feel like this year is pretty similar to what I recall.
Yep.
So, good start.
Good stuff.
What's up next?
So the next one's same coffee, same everything. This time though, they added a peanut butter adjunct, which I'm really excited about because I do think they do a really good job with peanut butter. We've seen the deconstructed dessert series. There's always a peanut butter adjunct and everything. So excited to give this one a try. But yeah, everything else is the same on it. So
Peanut butter and coffee.
it'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at this? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Chocolate peanut butter stout.
It's a different coffee.
They don't add it. They didn't
Oh,
add
is it
any
different
I
chocolate.
think it's a different coffee too.
Did they add any chocolate?
Stone Creek,
okay, so they do.
Voyager coffee, cacao nib, and peanut butter. So yeah.
Yeah,
So they upped the chocolate a
peanut
little
butter.
bit too.
Yeah, I thought it was
With
the
the
same.
fudgy character of the base, I didn't know if they would.
Peanut butter cup. All right, to the nose we go. Okay. It's a much weaker nose.
Yeah.
It is. Coffee's much more subdued. You get some peanut butter. It's not as in your face as I was expecting.
I'm getting
but
like none.
I get
It's
like
there.
a little bit of peanut
It's
butter
there,
chocolate, but like it's a very tame nose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Redoing that one, I got a little bit of that barrel too on that base.
What I tend to find with Third Space's beers like this is that the nose tends to be tamer, and then you'll get all that flavor
Yeah.
on the palate.
Okay.
So I'm curious if that's
Yeah,
what we see
me too.
here.
All right.
Let's try it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. There it is.
Oh. Wow. That is.
Wow. That's really interesting.
It's so you do get some coffee, you get a good bomb peanut butter, you get a little bit of chocolate in there. It's not strong. It's there and it's tasty. It's super smooth though as well.
Yeah. It's not, and it's not like you're getting them I'm not getting them separate. I'm getting like peanut butter chocolate. I'm not getting peanut butter and then chocolate.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting
I'm getting a peanut butter cup, which is kind of cool. But it's not like super overpowering either.
I feel like it starts off bitter from the coffee on the front, and then that peanut butter chocolate note kind of creeps up mid palate, and then out the back it gets bitter again, and the coffee kind of takes the palate back over out the back end. Like as I sit here and let it linger, I'm getting more coffee bitterness.
And right before we started this, like maybe you weren't, but there's like a little bit of reservation. You were like peanut butter and coffee. I don't know about that. I think they did a really good job.
I think it works.
I mean, again, I think historically, with variants of this beer, I've seen the coffee overpower so much of it that it's really actually nice to see this blend really well together as an adjunct. So
no, it's good.
That's tasty.
All right, Josh, where are you putting this one?
I think I'm putting this one at a 4 as well. I don't know that I love the coffee peanut butter components, but I think they did it really, really well. I think I would prefer to drink the base over this, though. Like, I was excited about the peanut butter cup, and it's not saying that it's bad, it's just not quite what I would want to drink, so I'm leaving it at the same rating, but I think I would still prefer the base.
All right. Lau?
I'm going to go with the 4 for the exact same reasons. I prefer the base. I would, said that one was a little bit higher. So it's good. I'm not enjoying it as much as I am the base. I think I would rather just have the base.
All right. Well, this is going to be pretty boring. I'm going 4-2. I do like the base more. But to the point that you kind of said, the blending of those flavors and everything, I thought they just did a good job. So I'll go 4, but I do prefer the base over.
So you're going 4-2 or 4 as well?
4 as well.
I was going to say that too, but then he clarified themselves.
You never give me the scores. 4.25 or 4.
I'm going to start scoring stuff 4.16.
Yeah, there you go.
God. All right. What's next?
Up next is the hazelnut version of this.
I'm excited.
And I have to look and see what coffee. So this one is Stone Creek Black Sheep coffee and hazelnuts. So
they're all
different coffees.
All different local coffees. That's really cool.
All from Stone Creek.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just different varieties of their coffee.
So a little nose on the hazelnut variant.
Ooh, yum. Yes, that's hazelnut. It is.
That's the most excited I've ever seen someone for hazelnut.
What? I like hazelnut coffee. Leave me alone.
This one's got a stronger coffee nose on it, too.
I think you can get away with that with hazelnut over peanut butter, though. I think hazelnut coffee's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
I'm just agreeing with you.
He really likes his hazelnuts. All right. Let's try this thing out, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Mm. Yeah, that's fun.
So, I kind of wish there was more coffee on this one. I wish I was getting more of that bitterness of the coffee coming through. For me, it's good.
I disagree.
Okay, what the hell? Talk about
what
it.
I think it needs almost is a little bit more sweetness.
I think it needs more hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
This tastes a lot like the base to me.
What? No.
I'm not getting a ton of hazelnut on it.
I'm getting hazelnut, but I feel like
it's there, but it's not
the bitterness
heavy.
of the coffee takes it over, and it's like you almost need a little sweetness to it to make it pop with the hazelnut.
More of a desserty kind of flavor profile to it. Yeah, it's super bitter. The coffee's super bitter in this. So Ross is wrong.
Yeah, no,
they're close. I think the base and that are close.
I'm sorry, I disagree.
The base has this fudgy character that this one doesn't have.
Yeah. And the base has got a little bit more of like a creaminess to it. I think this has got more bitterness bite to it.
See, this has got a good sweetness kick to me. Like the hazelnut's giving a really good sweetness to it. I was actually, to be honest with you, the sweetness I got out of here, I was expecting out of peanut butter.
This finish is really dry too. I think in comparison to the others.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's interesting. I don't know.
It's good.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
Everything. It's good. It's tasty. I think this is the tamest of the bunch, though, so far. I think it's good. It's good.
Okay.
I like it.
So give us your score then.
I'm going to go
4.2?
3.75.
Okay.
I'm going to put it below the other two, just in the sense I wanted more coffee out of this one. I don't think you're getting. I personally am getting a lot less coffee than apparently you two are. So I'm going to go 3.75.
Go ahead.
I like this one better than the peanut butter.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it a 4.15 because that's where we're going now with scores. I want to rank it just slightly above.
Please don't make me do this.
All right, I'll give it a 4. I like it better than the peanut butter one, though. The peanut butter one was really good. I would prefer to drink this if I'm ordering one. Of the 3 so far, I'd order the base and drink that.
I feel like this coffee, to me, has the highest bitterness bite, like the heaviest bitterness bite on it to me. And similar to previous years of this series, like I feel like that coffee, like you mentioned it, like it takes over too much of the palate on this one. And I know that's the point of these beers is coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, also if you're doing the variant, I want to, like, taste hazelnut. I want it to be hazelnut forward, and it's not. So, for that reason, I'm going 3.75 along with Ross, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah. I just want to put, like, some creamer in it or something.
All right. Finishing this off. They always do a kind of a bigger tall boy for the last one, which is always cool. So this one is the double shot brandy barrel. So this is Imperial Cream Stout, bourbon, then Central Standard North Brandy with Stone Creek Green Light Coffee.
Okay.
So
this one comes in a little higher ABV, right?
This one's at 11%. As
So
Josh
we're going, like, completely different
barrel. So it's brandy barrel, different coffee.
And an Imperial?
No, they're all Imperial.
No, it's bourbon, then Central Standard Brandy.
Oh, yeah, Imperial Cream Stout.
It's a double barrel.
Got it.
That's why it's the double shot.
Got it.
Look at that.
Oh, and it's espresso. That makes sense, too.
It's not by a boy. Anyways, if you watched our previous videos, you know what we're talking about. All 12 of you. All right, to the nose we go. Back to the heavier coffee nose for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which it should. The only thing, they just put in some brandy barrels, and brandy and coffee is a pretty standard combination in Wisconsin. It is.
You put brandy in coffee? I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Try it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Okay.
Smells good. The coffee smells good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. Cheers. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that smooths it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bitter.
That's got to be the coffee, though. The coffee difference.
Yeah, it's to be the different types of coffee varieties.
I think the brandy does a little bit to help kind of...
I mean, yeah, I think that would give it...
There's like a sweeter kind of like brandy note out the back. That's probably the creamiest one of the 4, too. Like more of a creamed coffee.
There's really... I'm not getting anything else. Like, I'm not getting that fudge note that I got in the base. I'm getting coffee and, like, and more spirit, I feel like, on this one.
Yeah. This one has barrel characteristics to it that the others don't, which is great to see, too.
Again, I think the coffee is fantastic. Like, this is a good coffee for this one.
It's a good coffee. It's tamer coffee, so it's letting some of the barrel, the oak kind of characters come out a little bit.
It's really good.
It's creamier. This might be my favorite.
I think it is for me.
I'm going to kickstart this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going 4.25 on this. I think this one's really, really good. All the characteristics I just mentioned are the reasons why. I think this is my favorite variant of the bunch, but this was a pretty fun year and a pretty good year for this series.
Well,
I'm going to give it a 4.25. I like it a lot. It's really good. I'm going to go back and revisit that one and say that one's like a 4.5 almost. I like the base better.
Okay.
The base is just doing it for me.
Base
this
is
is
good.
really good, though. Like, this is really well done, and It's really good. So
Yeah.
4.25.
I'm going 4.25 as well, so relatively boring there. But to piggyback off one thing Josh said, like this year's series was awesome.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this was
Like,
all
I
amazing.
think last year they kind of got a little, like I think I said in the beginning, a little more experimental with it. I think one year they even did like lavender.
There was lavender
So,
in Mystic Knot.
I like the variants this year. I really like what they did with it. The coffee's fantastic and all these. So this is a really good year. This is great.
Well done.
Well
Third
done.
Space.
This is amazing.
And also, I didn't have to drive downtown to pick these up this year. I was
That's
able to pick them up in Menominee Falls at their Innovation Brew House here, which is awesome. It's literally walking distance from my house if I really, really wanted to.
How late do they open?
Which is great. Like midnight, I think.
Okay.
No.
And they have this stuff in the cooler there and available to pick up. So, great series again this
good
year.
stuff.
Third Space.
They always do good
Well done.
stuff. So
They did not do the deconstructed dessert series this year, which we're a little disappointed by because we love doing that every year.
Yeah.
But glad this is back,
Yep.
and we always have fun with this. So happy March, happy basketball. I don't know when this is going to release. Probably not until April, actually.
Well, at least the Badgers will be champions then.
Oh God, you ruined it. That's done now. All right. Well, I don't even think we need to continue forward. You should just head back to Eau Claire.
All right.
And on that note, thanks for watching. Have you tried this year's Mystic Knot series? Let us know what you think about these beers in the comments. Mr. Lau, thanks for coming down. Thanks for hanging out with us for this video. It's always fun to get you on the channel.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to seeing you again this year when we get into the Advent Calendar series in December. Thanks for watching, and we'll see all of you in the next episode.
thanks everyone.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.